right, what's going on, everybody? It's Project Storm, and today I have a very interesting video. At least I think it is, and it's kind of funny too. You know what I mean? Now, for everybody that knows me, I am into all forms of gaming on multiple platforms, whether that be PlayStation, Xbox, native PC, and I'm also interested in the cloud, the whole cloud gaming scenario. And with Google Stadia out here, it's doing big things in my opinion. It works well, it's very reliable. When you have a solid internet connection with no data caps and everything to worry about, there's a good experience or a great experience to be had, to be honest. And one thing about me is I'm going to keep it totally factual. That's the only way I know how to do it. Now, I've tried GeForce Now back from when it was the beta, GeForce Now as a beta, right? That would be over like at least 7 months ago. All right, I got Stadia day one, November 19th. Didn't get my code, so yeah, I was pissed off about that. But since then, Stadia has been doing like big things, and the reason I put Stadia above, I'm gonna get right to it. I put them above the competition is because it just works, and for those if you've tried Stadia, you know what I'm talking about. The thing works. It's not 100% perfect, but nothing is. There's been some small issues that I've had, and I can't lie. Bibbidi Bop, what's going on, man? I'm glad you can join right away because this is about to be a good one, Bibbidi Bop. And Bibbidi Bop knows, like he's out there. He's a content creator. He does his thing, just like the rest of us. He knows what's going on with this cloud gaming competition. Tomorrow we have Stadia has. I say we like I work for damn Google. I don't work for Google, y'all, and I don't get paid. If I did, I would show you the damn receipts. I would show you the checks. You know what I'm saying? But I can love a platform that's doing great things, and that's what Stadia is doing right now. So I will say that, and I will touch on GeForce Now and Shadow in a little bit of depth. All right, but what you're looking at right here, by the way, is my creator background, man. Creator just dropped on Stadia. It's a development game where you can pretty much create your own world. So you're looking at a glimpse of my world that I created before it was finalized. All right. Now, let's get back to the topic. Some people feel that Shadow or Shadow Cloud PC, that they're not real competition for Stadia. Antonio, what's going down? You know what I'm saying? What is going down, bro? It's good to see y'all up in here. I gotta let the truth be known, y'all. Shadow Cloud PC, I signed up for that months ago as well. Can't remember how many, but I was paying about $25 a month. Some people thought I was crazy in the Xbox community. My friends were like, man, it's not even proven yet. I said, you know what? I'm an early adopter. You know what I mean? I want to be able to try these services to help them get to where they need to be ultimately, So I paid my $25 a month, and then, Stadia came out, and this is just my theory is that Stadia they forced the game to come correct, so to speak. I think that because Stadia was starting to pick up some steam, that Shadow kind of like lowered their prices on their tiers. That's just my opinion, and I stick by that. So now, from $24.99, now it's down to $14.99, I think, a month. I think I was paying $11.99 when I first signed up for the new tier, and that is the boost tier. That gives you an equivalent to a GTX 1080 graphics card, with a nice CPU and everything, like a Xeon based CPU. So, I put the hours in, y'all, so I can proudly say this. Stadia is the best as of right now. It really is, performance wise. It's like hands down a no brain. Like it's not even close performance wise, y'all. Don't take my word for it. Go out there, look at somebody else's content if you don't want to check mine out. You know what I mean? and just look for the major flaws that big YouTubers and other people are out here talking about. You know, now let me show you one example. Let me get right into this real quick, and then we'll go ahead and move on. This is one example of what I mean. So right here I have Shadow. This is Shadow. It's been open the whole time, right? It's basically a PC, like a cloud-based PC that you have access to, that's located in Shadow's data centers. All right, they have them across the globe. I'm not sure how many in total, but I know that there's, you know, more than about 8 worldwide. Now mine's coming out of New York. You know what I mean? I live on the East Coast, and mine pretty much is I'm streaming my Shadow from New York to my home. All right, all you need is a decent internet connection, and you can pretty much you can put anything on here. Like I'm sure you could put Microsoft Word, and like as you see, I have Streamlabs OBS installed. PUBG down here, you can't really see it because of my background, but PUBG is installed natively on Shadow, and I'm able to play these games, and it works pretty well. I can't lie, it does. It works better than the GeForce Now for me. I will say that. But this right here, y'all, you know, last week I kind of like told some people in the community, in the Stadia community, that I said, yo, man, I asked the question. I said, did anybody see that Shadow, you know, basically when you plug in different controllers, did you see what happens? And let me get right to that. So right now I'm going to plug in my Xbox controller, y'all. Just give me 1 second. Ah, man. All right, Xbox One controller, just a regular black base model controller that came with my Xbox, you know, the original Xbox. All right, let me just plug this in. Now, after you plug it in, you hear that little noise, and then you go down to controller. What do you see? What do you see right here? Xbox One controller, y'all, with the beautiful Xbox logo. Okay, let me adjust my microphone. Hold on. Or the boom arm. All right, now check this out. I unplug this. Okay, it disappears. I plug in the PlayStation controller next. Give me a moment. Okay, let's plug this in. All right, just like that. New microphone detected. I don't really, I'll just select use microphone. It even recognizes that. PlayStation 4 controller, version 2. Check that out. Nice logo, beautiful PlayStation logo, right? All right, unplug this right here. This is funny. Hey, y'all, it's funny now. Forgive me for laughing, but I have to. Hold on 1 second. Now it's time to plug in the Google Stadia controller with the Type-C connection, right? I'm using a Type-C cable connected to my PC, and here it is. Hold on. And what the hell do you see right next to the Stadia controller, y'all? A clown. You get what I'm saying? A damn clown. Now that's funny as hell, especially if you don't rock with Stadia. If you don't rock with Stadia right now, you know what I mean? I know that's gonna be hilarious, you know? That right there to me is a shot. You know, it's a shot. I've never seen anything like it. You know what I mean? But if you look closely, that is a clown face. It's kind of like they're saying at Shadow, look, man, anybody that plays Stadia on Shadow is a clown. That's kind of like what I get from the whole thing. I don't know, guys. What do you get? Share your thoughts on that if you're in the chat right now. Let me know. Now, it's crazy. It's crazy, but I'm going to go right to stadia.com, you know, because one cool feature, Bibbidi Bob's laughing already, you know what I mean? One cool feature I will say is that, let me go full screen. All right, look at that. I just blew it up a little bit more for y'all. Stadia controller. Now, a buddy of mine said, that's just some generic type stuff because they didn't have the icon, they didn't have the logo or whatever at hand. And I said, well, why the hell would they have Stadia controller right here written out beautifully? And you know what I mean? in a fine text and a damn clown face right here, y'all. That didn't make sense to me. Now, one other thing I'm just going to show you, I'm going to show you one of the flaws that I have. Like, this is my microphone, you know what I mean? Nice budget mic, but it sounds like this, y'all. If you like this, the way this sounds, that is the fine K780 microphone. They're not sponsoring me. I just keep it real, y'all. I mean, if I'm using a certain product and it can help somebody, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't give a damn about that sponsor talk and all that stuff, man. I'm not getting paid. When I'm getting paid, you'll know. All right, Stadia controller right here. Look, all that Google Inc. Stadia controller, revision A. Seagate hard drive. You can plug your hard drive right into, it's already into my PC, so Shadow picks that up. Now, I used to be able to select it, and then it would allow me to store my games on it and everything, but I'm assuming that's a bug. I've had a few bugs with Shadow. You know, that's why I'm saying Stadia is the best. So as I'm clicking on this, you know what I mean? You can even hear the clicks, I think. I'm clicking on it hard as hell. Does not pick it up, right? My microphone, it does recognize. That's what I'm using right now, but I'm using it on my native PC. You know what I mean? And I'm showing you Shadow PC through Streamlabs OBS. Display resolution is set to 4K, 60 frames per second. However, you can change that to 1440p at 144 hertz, which I think is very cool for all the people to have those 144 hertz monitors and everything. And it just makes the games overall feel more smooth to me when I select it, when I select that resolution and frame rate. And then bandwidth, it can go as high as 70. I leave mine about 50 megabits per second. So y'all, I know about these services, and I'm not out here just talking, you know. So let's get right into some Stadia, a little bit of Stadia gameplay, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. All right. Now, for some reason, y'all, I can't click on anything on the desktop right now. I have no idea what that's about. I want to get into a game, but it's frozen. It's crazy. Now, I just tried GeForce Now earlier, y'all. Antonio said, laugh my ass off. Shadow been taking shots on Twitter from time. All right, from time, bro. All right, from time to time, bro. All right. And then Bibbidi Bob says they're just jealous. And I agree. I wouldn't say, okay, wholeheartedly, I can't say that they're jealous, but I will say that they are afraid of the competition. I feel like Xbox and xCloud, I feel like they're a little bit curious to know what Stadia is going to do. Amazon, I'm sure they're looking back, taking notes. You know what I mean? They have like a huge ass whiteboard with notes on it like, hey, Stadia is doing this. We need to do this. I'm sure. And some people are like, Stadia came out first. It came out first. Why did it come out first? It was a beta. But let me think. I'll tell you this. If I'm a businessman and Bibbidi Bop's out here about to drop his product, his cloud streaming platform or whatever, and Antonio has his, you know what I mean? I get a buzz that Antonio's working on his cloud streaming platform or service. Shh. You think I'm going to sit around and let them drop theirs when mine is playable? That is a no. It just doesn't make sense, y'all. Doesn't make sense at all. So since I can't get into anything on the desktop now, can I even restart it? Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I could restart the whole thing just to make it fair. How did my session go? Let's go bad with that. 1 star. Other issues. Couldn't. Let's just do this live. Hold on. Let's just say desktop froze. Was unable to open icons or apps. All right. And we'll go ahead and submit that. Okay. Now this is, now you see, this it's crazy, y'all. I just need stuff to work. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. Let's go back into it. Now, a lot of times when you get on here, okay, now it's open. Now right there, that's proof. You see that I've clicked on the thing. That's why I opened. I clicked on the icon, and then there it is. It opened up. So let's go to Stadia speed test, y'all. I always like to do this. This is cool. This is cool right here. Now, one good thing I like about Shadow, and the reason why I keep paying for it, is that it gives me more reliable speeds. And I have a gigabit that I'm paying for my home. I have a gigabit up and down Fios connection, right? But Verizon Fios. Now, with Shadow, they give you a gigabit down, and they give you like 150 up. And like I said, you could be paying for like a 15 over 15 connection or whatever, or 50 over 10 package or whatever, and then you can get Shadow, and then Shadow will give you this. Look at these speeds, y'all. Now, if I ran the same test on my native PC, I wouldn't get close to that. It'd be in the 5s, the 6s on a good day, but on average it's in between like the 3s and 4s, you know. But look at that right there, 812 megabits per second, y'all. This is why I do these things. I just want to bring you all this, you know. If I can help one or two people, then I've done my job, you know. So let's go to Stadia. Stadia.com. All right. See, Antonio said, LOL, input lag to the max. Hey, I've had input lag. I've had input lag on all of them. But on Stadia, though, that's probably happened only 5% of the time since I've had it. You know, that there was any type of input lag. And that was on the Chrome browser. The Chrome browser creates a little bit more input lag. Whenever you have it, it's probably going to be on Chrome browser, because the Chromecast Ultra, man, is just buttery. So let's click on Creator real quick. We're going to go ahead and shamelessly promote my game real quick. You know what I mean? Stick around if you want to see what I've been creating. And like I said, the conversation's not over. I don't want to make this a long, drawn out video. But hey, I got to do what I got to do. Now, GeForce Now, I just did a video, or two videos. I did one last night on Hyperscape, because I had access to the open beta now on GeForce Now. So I was like, man, let me try that. You know, I'm paying $5 a month to be a founder on GeForce Now. So let me take advantage of it. So I jumped on Hyperscape. It runs beautifully, y'all. It was flawless on GFN, except for one big thing. It kept disconnecting. Like, it would freeze before I can even get a chance to kill someone. It would disconnect and say there was some kind of error or whatever, like it was a connection, like spotty connection or something like that. Now you just saw the speeds that you get with Shadow, and I just told you I have a gigabit up and down, so it's not my connection, because I can play Stadia, and I can almost guarantee right here live on stream that this is not going to drop connection wise, right? So let's see. Now, Bibbidi Bob's jumped in my world, man. I appreciate you coming out here to kind of test this Storm the Castle game that I created, you know. Let's jump into it for a second. Just for a second. See, I can edit it if I wanted to, or I could just jump right in and play. So let's go to play. I added it to my favorites, of course. Your boy Twizz's Battle of the Sun right here. Prop hunt made by Unit 2 themselves. Phenomenal game. As you can see, it has 98% likes, and over 27,000 people have tried prop hunt. Now, if I can get a fraction of that, y'all, if I get a fraction of those numbers right there, then I'll be good. But right now, you know, 50 people have tried my game, 62% on the likes. All right. That's not too bad for a brother who didn't know what the hell he was doing, I would say. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. All right, let's play it. Now, I don't know if there's going to be input lag. I told y'all I bring everything live and direct. You know, no fluff. It is what it is. If the stream crashes, it is what it is. I'm going to keep that video. I'm going to upload it, and then I'll put something in the description like, well, I had some technical issues.
Welcome, contestants.
All right. So right here, the first thing you really want to do when you get in here, a lot of people may not know, and I did this on purpose. Me and my son, my 8-year-old son, designed this board. I'm proud of it. He was proud of it. But what you want to do here is basically help each other get to the top of the witch's castle. You know what I mean? There's a treacherous witch that lives in this world right here. But I'll just give you a little bit of the storyline. The gods frowned upon what the witch was doing. And if you want to know, like, she was inviting people up to the castle, y'all, and making the people think that she had dinner ready. Now, those are some little hiccups and frames. It's still loading assets. I have over like 2,000 assets probably into this world. So we'll give that a second. So the witch was up here and she was inviting people to dinner, and then she was she would put them under a spell, and then she would try to eat the people, or she would actually eat them. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this witch? And her name is Crazella, you know? So look, all right, now, so it says help each other get to the top, just to save a little bit of time, but be careful. That's what it says. If you look at it from another angle, you see those platforms at the top? All right, and I just did a nice week 1 challenge where I called out members of the Stadia community and anybody else who has the game. You know, I challenged them to get to the top of the castle, and like 3 or 4 people, or 5, should I say, including Bibbidi Bop, have conquered this whole thing, but others have failed. You know, so shout out to Raph Gaming. He was one of the brothers that conquered this whole thing. Link TV, Generation Stadia, you know what I mean? Like I said, Bibbidi Bop. So y'all need to come on out here, you know, give it a try. And I don't want to spoil anything for you, but you had to get up to the top up there. And if you see those red bricks, all right, those red bricks up there underneath the castle are gravitational bricks that the witch, you know, she uses magic, y'all, to make this stuff happen. So the castle was floating on top of that. Now, can you get up there? All you have to do is just jump and get to the top. That's all. All right, let's see. Let's go back to the chat, y'all. Antonio said, nah, it was a joke because you clicked and nothing happened until you came back. Yeah, the input lag. Now, I don't know what the hell that was, man. But like I said, they're not perfect. They're all kind of new services or whatever, man. But it's great to see Stadia working as well as it does. I beat Doom Eternal on Stadia, y'all, and it felt like the game was running at like 120 or 144. I'm just telling you right now, it felt like it was smoother and faster than 60 FPS the whole way through. Shout out to you know, to id Software too, man. They made a phenomenal game, one of the best of the generation. Don't sleep on that game. It's hard as hell, y'all, but it's a great game. Now, hold on. So Antonio also said, you're an official game dev now, Storm. Hey, that's how I feel. Hey, bruh, I feel like I did develop this, so I guess in a sense I am a developer, man. Now I have a lot of respect for what these devs are out here doing. I added everything you see in this world. This was a white canvas, y'all, and you all know nothing. Anything you see from the cherry blossoms right here, you know, to the lighting that you're seeing, the day and night cycle that you see, these barrels, these everything, you know, mushrooms. My son put out here, my 8-year-old son just sprinkled some mushrooms all over the place, man. I mean, this is what you're able to do on Stadia right now. Now, GeForce Now gives you the ability to play all of your PC games, or the ones that they will allow you to play from Steam, but you still need to install those games. And if you stream them, it's not going to work as well as Stadia. And that's just a fact. You know, it only goes up to 1080p resolution. Now check this out right here. I just want to show you. I added smoke in here, and I added a little bit of smoke right here to see, you know, it looks like the smoke is coming out of the nostrils, like this thing just died not too long ago, or like it's a spirit of this big ass, I call it a Titan, you know? So I placed all of this stuff here, man. Look, here's the billboard from back here, or the mega board is what I like to call it. Real-time shadow effects right here, man. I put these freaky birds up in here to make people fall once you start climbing. Asteroid belt up there, the fog. I added the fog, y'all. It hid. Now, the one reason I added the fog was because it added like this dreary element to the game world, but it also hid what's underneath this platform. I thought that was a good touch, man. So hopefully you all will come out here and try it. You know, a lot of people have given it a shot. MM2K, what's going on, man? What is going on? That's the brother right there, y'all. PNTS Network for life. You get what I'm saying? The brother MM, I can go on about him all day. He says, all right, this, that. Oh, look, there it is. The hashtag PNTS Network Innovation. Good stuff, bro. MM, you got to come out here and try it, man. You know I called you out. I tagged you on Twitter. So you at one point you got to give it a chance, man. Everybody can't get up there, you know. But I'm calling people out next week. You never know who might get called out for the next week's challenge, and it's not going to be the same as the first week. But yeah, so MM says he's asking people to tweet it out, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because I do this right here, y'all. I do this for the love. I do it for the love first. And that's why I don't stress out when it comes to content creation and stuff like that. I put 7 days into this right here, y'all. 7 days. Okay? And I'll say on average it was about maybe 6 hours a day I put into this, not knowing what was going on, not asking the devs for help. You know, and if the creator devs see this, they'll know. Well, I lied. I asked them how to get certain sound scripts to work because I had some scary sound effects at certain parts of the map, but I couldn't figure it out, man. Writing scripts, I'm gonna have to learn that. Once I learn how to write scripts, you're gonna see something even more amazing than this, y'all. You get what I'm saying? Like right here, so I'll give y'all this hint right here. This is where you want to go to start your adventure. Now I did have a sign right here angled upward, like at an angle, to show people where to go, but because 5 people already they basically already conquered this whole thing, I took the sign away. I figured that, hey, when you come out here, you're gonna have to look around. You're gonna have to say, how can I get higher? And there's multiple ways you can take to get to the top. You know what I mean? You don't always have to go the same way. Like last night I was watching this guy named Jeff and his son. They spend about 2 hours, man, in a live stream trying to get to the top of this. And then his son, finally, a 17-year-old son, finally got to the top. It was awesome watching them fall and try again and not give up. You know what I mean? The perseverance was real, y'all. It was beautiful. I almost brought a tear to my eye. You know what I'm saying? So those are the type of emotions you can get when you come out here and you create games on this creator and you don't have to know what the hell you're doing. But there's also help on YouTube that the developers are leaving for people, you know what I mean, each day, it seems, to help people out. All right, now check this out. This sound effect right here. All right, hold on. Let me get over here so you all can hear the sound effect, and then I'll get right back to that chat. Now look, I added another board. Now everything reads from the bottom to the top, y'all. So it says find this, and it's an example, and it's the flag that you're gonna see when you get to the top. So what I'm asking people to do is take a screenshot of that flag underneath the flag when you get to the top of the castle, and send it out. You know what I mean? At me. Let me know that you've accomplished the mission that I set out for the week. And I wish I can give out prizes, you know what I mean? That might be a future endeavor, you know? But I didn't know what the prize rules were and everything like that. So I just kept it like a community fun thing for right now. Okay, so my son, again, shout out. All right. He put these blocks on this thing that made it. He was like, I wanted to look like Super Mario. So he put all these crates right here on the mega board, y'all. All right, I added the rain effects, everything, and I love it. I get speechless, man. And I'm sure not everybody's gonna like it. Like your boy Twiz came out here. Hey Rev, what's going on? I'm gonna get right to you in a minute. But your boy Twiz came out here. Shout out to the brother, man. He made a game. He came in. He put he was streaming different people's creations the other night, and Twiz just flat out said, like, that's too hard for me, man. I can't do it. I can't mess with it. It's a great game, but I can't do it. So some people are just gonna keep it real. Like some people can't, the other people can't jump. But right now I'm playing this through Shadow PC. I'm running this on Shadow PC, y'all. And Stadia even works. It works so well, y'all, that it's running with no problems right now. All of this is live gameplay. That's why I go live too. People ask me like, Project Storm, why do you always go live? And it's because, I like to bring that real authentic content, y'all. I mean, for the people that edits their stuff and spend massive hours editing, I give you respect. I just don't have the patience. And sometimes, I'll do that. I'll edit certain thumbnails and videos and things like that in the future, man. But if I can bring it to you like this, and it automatically saves right to YouTube, then why wouldn't I want to just do that? You know, it makes life easier for me, for the people that don't have a lot of time. Okay. Now, I'm not going to, I know people are like, yeah, man, go ahead and get to the top so I can see how you did it. That's not going to happen. I'm not even going to show you what's up there. All right. Now, I have a challenge already set for next week, and it involves getting onto one of these platforms up here on the top of this mega board. All right. So Stadia Rev said, looking good. Yeah, it's already finished, man. This is the final product right here you're looking at, you know. So get on out here and try it, Rev, you know. Bibbidi says, he's not lying, y'all. Saw this man on Crater 24/8 when I was at work. All right. He said, when I was at work, wishing to play. So Bibbidi was trying to get out here and do his thing. And he did get in here, man. It felt so good seeing him just run through the world. He fell a few times, laughed it off, got back up there, got to the top. You know, that's what it's all about. I didn't want to make a shooter or anything like that, because there's a lot of shooters. Even on the real market, there's a lot of shooters, man. We need some different stuff, some real creativity out here. So I just wanted to make this game so that people can come in here and collaborate, work with each other to get everybody on top. So ultimately, I'd like to see 8 people standing on these platforms. But that's another challenge, y'all. You get what I'm saying? Now look at this. Created this world not knowing what the hell I was doing, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. So look back out of this crater. All right. And I'm gonna be ending the stream soon, but I want to go through the chat and say a couple more things, and then I'm done. All right, we're gonna say that right there was good. I don't give anything an excellent because there's always room to improve. All right. So let's go ahead and finish that up. And that survey was for Stadia, for Google Stadia. Let's see who's online right now. Get him a shout out. The Bibbidi Bop. Look at him over there trying to make his secret. So he won't even share with me. And I'm the homie. You know what I mean? He won't even share with me what he has cooking over there. But look, he just jumped on the crater. Gamer's Hometown, Megatron X. Shout out to Meg. I'm sure she's creating something beautiful over there. So right here, people, we're going to go ahead. Like I said, I don't want this to be too long and drawn out, but Rev says, I'm going to get on this today. Bro, I hope you do, man. I hope you do. I'm telling you, Rev, you might just love it. Once you get past the initial, you know, just like the learning curve and all that stuff, man, you might have a great time. All right. Working on the video. Can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see that. Everybody, you know, Stadia Revolution is a content creator. Bibbidi Bop creates that content. That dope content. MM2K, if y'all don't know him by now, come on now. And Antonio is always out here. He might as well be bringing you all content too if he doesn't already. I'm gonna have to look into it. But he's always out here supporting everybody, you know what I mean, and jumping in games of PUBG, for example, and doing different things. You know, just wishing everybody well, man. This community over here is dope, which is another reason why I can never see myself leaving the Stadia community, man. Something drastic will have to happen. And we know they're not going to shut anything down. Not yet, at least. It's not getting shut down. I know a lot of people, a lot of the haters and fanboys and of other platforms want to see that happen. But it's not going to happen, y'all. So look, until the next one, I wish you all to have a great day. Keep it safe, keep it positive, and keep it gaming. For some reason, it won't even let me. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm like, why can't I get over there? Because I was in full screen. So if you come on here, you try to end your stream, check this out. You got to go ahead and go up to minimize real quick, and then you can drag over to your second display, you know? But before I go real quick, see, Bibbidi said, okay, Rev said first, Stadia Revolution said, I will, as soon as I get done with my video I'm working on. And then Bibbidi Bop says, I think Antonio is an insider. Low key. Yeah, man. Even if he is, it is what it is, Antonio. Keep on doing what you do, bro. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Holla at you next time.